Have you ever wondered if Amazon's best sellers are actually worth it? Well, today I'm going to be showing you a closer look at 10 of the best-selling linen pants, which is obviously great for a warmer weather. They're affordable. So some really cute finds. I have solids, I have patterns, I have long ones and short ones. And so we will go over the fit, feel, details. So if you are interested in picking up a few, lightweight linen pants, cotton pants for this spring and summer, then just keep watching. Okay, and first up, these kind of beachy style pants. That's what they reminded me of, like a pant that you would pick up from, like a surf shop or something like that. And I will say these are 30% cotton, 70% rayon, but they feel great. So they have a nice drape. I loved this pink shade. Of course, it comes in other colors. And I love this little rope detail. So it kind of gives a beachy vibe. It does have a little bit of stretch in the waist, but really you cinch it up by the drawstring. And then it has two kind of patch but side pockets in the front and two plain pockets in the back. I didn't find it too see-through. I love the weight and the feel. I will mention the rise was a bit on the low rise feeling. So not a high rise if that is what you're looking for. And we are gonna do inseams on all of these because if you are a tall girl like me, I'm 5'8", or short, that matters to you. So I think everyone who is 5'5" to 5'7" can wear anything, but everybody else cares about that, I think. So these are a 32-inch inseam. And although I thought it was a low rise, it is coming in at a almost 11-inch rise. So that's what I thought about them, but I really loved how they felt on. And I did pick those up in a large. Next ones up are these 100% linen that I also picked up in a large. It has a smooth front, which I really like. I think that's kind of dressier, but it does have elastic in the back, so you can get your perfect fit. And it does have a drawstring that you can cinch in the waist just a bit, two side slotted pockets. And then it does have two faux pockets in the back. So they're not real, they're just for decoration. And I didn't find them too see-through. I think the knit is pretty tight, so you don't have to worry about that. And these are coming in with a 28-inch inseam, and I have about a 12-inch rise. So another great classic, and these come in several colors. I also picked them up in this darker green shade, which I love. So a great classic to have on hand. Looks great with flats or heels. Okay, next up, these super drapey wide leg pants. I picked these up in a large, and these are 70% cotton, 30% linen. I love how they feel. I love this kind of material. So just that drapey, soft cotton linen. It does have two side slotted pockets and a thin elastic waist all the way around with a drawstring to cinch it in. No back pockets, a great color. Of course, comes in several other great colors as well. And the inseam I have on this is 29.5 about, so a good length. And then about a 12.5, 13-inch rise. So a beautiful summer pant. I just think looks really high-end and could be styled a lot of different ways. And I didn't find this too see-through either. And in case you were wondering, I just want to let you know the white tee that I styled with those was from Banana Republic. And I really like all of the t-shirts from Banana Republic. I have lots of their different brands. This one in particular is real lightweight. And I did pick this up in an extra large because I like that loose, relaxed fit. Okay, how about some pattern choices next? Starting with this gingham style classic. Black and white, can't go wrong. This is 100% cotton. It's very lightweight, very, very lightweight, but I do not find it see-through. You might not want to wear like red underwear under it, but it is thin when I hold it up like this, but on, I didn't find it see-through. It does have a thicker elastic band, which I think is cute to have sometimes. a drawstring to cinch in a bit more. It does have 2 side slotted pockets, no pockets in the back. And then this is more of a kind of palazzo wide leg, so a bit wider. And the inseam is about 26 inches and the rise is about 15 inches. So a nice, relaxed, loose fitting, 100% cotton patterned pick for the summer. Okay, and next up, a classic from Amazon Essentials. It is a cotton and linen blend. Let's see, 55% linen, 45% cotton, and then the pockets are a polyester, the lining of the pockets. But I really like this blue. It is a shade of blue. What is it? Like a chambray blue with a white pinstripe. So if you want a more understated pattern, this would be a great option. I would say it has a medium size, elastic band. It is stretchy and there is a drawstring. It does have side slotted pockets, a good size, and just the patch pockets in the back. I didn't find this one see-through. I think it has a good knit. So overall, a beautiful classic, and of course comes in other colors. And this one has about a 30 inch inseam, and I think a pretty good size rise. Let's see. Yeah, about 13-inch rise. So a nice, relaxed, comfy, classic, can't go wrong. All right, and how about this unique brown up next? And all of these are in large so far as well. And I usually am a solid size 10 in bottoms, and that's what I ordered all of these in, and they are fitting really nicely. This next one is 85% cotton, 15% linen. It feels nice. It does not seem to see through, so a nice tight knit. It does have a medium elastic band with a drawstring. This one does have side slotted pockets and no pockets in the back. Just a classic, but I loved this color combo. So it is like a soft white pinstripe on this lovely brown color, and I've been loving brown. So this is great if you've collected a lot of brown accessories like I have over the last year. And the inseam is about 29 inches with about an 11-inch rise. So just another fun color, another great pant to add in to your collection. All right, and I wanted to share with you the t-shirt I wore for these. It's from LL Bean. They have great t-shirts, the Pima, Sapima cotton. I picked this up in a large, and I like the little notched out neckline, so when you want a little more coverage. And then I just love the fill. It's a nice, like, thicker cotton, but not too thick. So just a lovely kind of newer shirt. I think I picked this one up this year, and I just like having, well, I have lots of different white tees, but in a little bit different styles. Okay, next up, I couldn't leave out some white linen pants, and these I picked up in a size large. And they are 40% linen, 60% cotton. Now, white is always more difficult in linen. I have a lot of white ones from a lot of different brands, and I would say these are medium in coverage. So you will want to pay attention to what you wear under, but on they're not the worst. So for the price, I mean, you can't go wrong. You could always wear, like, skin colored biker shorts under, or a boy short underwear. That's what I do on some of my thinner ones if you want to wear them. So overall, these are nice. So if you want a lower priced or more affordably priced white linen, so it does have a medium stretch band with a drawstring that you can cinch in a little bit more. There are 2 side slotted pockets and no pockets in the back. And it does have a 30-inch inseam, which is nice if you are taller. And the inseam is 13 inches. So overall, I really liked how these fit and how they drape. The material feels nice. So it is a good, simple white linen pant for the summertime. Okay, next up, these fun 100% cotton kind of cropped pant, but what makes these unique is the kind of applique on the bottom, which I thought was fun. So they are 100% cotton. I did pick these up in a large. It has a stretch waistband all around, the drawstring. I thought it does have side slotted pockets too. I thought the back pockets were funny though, because the button is up here away from the patch pocket, which they are real. So that's kind of interesting. I think what makes these is the bottom. And so these are 100% cotton, but they're almost that like a little rougher linen feeling cotton. So I like these for the style that they give. If you are in the market for some fun ones, because I have seen linen pants like this with the appliques at like Talbot's and Chico's, and they're a lot more. So if you like this look, you want to try it out, I think picking these up is a great option. And since these are a cropped look, they do have a 24-inch inseam and a 12-inch rise. So a nice pant for the summertime as well. And with these ones, I just paired them with this newer tank top that I picked up from J. Crew that I just adore. It is a pointel knit, so it is a bit sheer, but the design is beautiful, and there is a beautiful lace trim all along the edges, and then kind of this ruffled hemline. I just really been enjoying this tank top to dress up, dress down, and I bought the matching cardigan as well. So if you haven't seen my J. Crew haul, which is newer, you can get a closer look at this there. All right, another, I would say, classic color I had to pick up. I call this like the linen color pant, and this is 80% cotton, 20% flax. I picked it up in a large, and I like how it feels. It's a real lightweight, thin cotton. I do not find it see-through. It might be a little bit on. I didn't find it bad. I have a lot of linen pants, so I know really bad ones. It has two side slotted pockets and no pockets in the back. The thicker, elastic band around the waist, drawstring. And I felt like the leg was a little more straight leg than a wide leg. So if you don't like that really big wide leg, this could be good for you. And the inseam is about 30 inches with a 13-inch rise. So if you love that linen color, I think this shade is perfect. It's just that real light tan, beigey color. Really pretty and just a classic style and great pant to have on hand. So after going through all those, I was like, oh, it can't get any better. And then I tried the last pair on, and I think they were my favorite actually. So these are 70% cotton, 30% linen, and I just loved everything about them. I love the weight of the material. I love the drapiness. I love this kind of soft burnt orange, so it's not as bright. I liked the thinner elastic band waist. It still has the drawstrings in the same material and side slotted pockets. So no back pockets. That's probably the only thing that it was missing in my opinion, but everything else, I just like how they felt, and I love the length. So these are a 31-inch inseam, so a bit longer length, and a almost 14-inch rise. So a beautiful pant. I'll probably pick these up in another color because these just seem like a really high end, and I love the material and fit and feel. And of course wanted to share with you the tee that I wore with those, and that is from Everlane. A large V-neck is what I wore with those, and Everlane has great essential natural fabric, sustainably sourced items. I always am checking in there for basics. So their t-shirts are really nice if you are a t-shirt collector like me. I have a lot of white t-shirts, so another beautiful option. Okay, and I had to share with you this purse that I picked up because when I opened it up, I was blown away. I was in the market for a green purse, and this is from the brand JWPEI. I got it, on Amazon, and it just feels amazing. The quality is so good. If this was in another brand, this would easily be hundreds of dollars. I love this like bag, kind of relaxed style. I think it's great for spring and summer too. So it's relaxed but structured, and a great size little bag. And I loved this shade of green. So it does have this little gold detail buckle there. The logo real small at the bottom, no feet. And the outside is just real minimalistic, beautiful sewn detail in the same shade. It does have a snap closure, magnetic snap closure at the top, fully lined on the inside. It also has like a fully suede exterior and interior, and just a little pocket, but just a great way to add a little pop of color and just something interesting to any outfit. All right, that was a great haul. Hopefully this gave you a closer look at all of these wonderful pants that Amazon offers. And really, I don't think that we had a bad one this round. So it's kind of just preference on what you like. And I love sharing these finds with you guys. So let me know which ones you like the best, if you didn't like any, if you have any of these. I love hearing from you. So make sure you comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. It's free and I would love to have you back. I wanted to thank you so much for dropping in and spending some of your time with me today. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next one.